There was once a stonecutter who longed for more. Each day he struck rock under the shadow of the great mountain, envying the power of others. But when his wish was granted, again and again, he discovered a truth far greater than power itself. A parable about contentment and the strength within. In a quiet village at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a stonecutter. Day after day he split rocks beneath the sun, shaping stones for temples and homes. His arms were strong, but his heart was restless. One morning, as he worked, the stonecutter looked up to see a wealthy merchant pass by. The man rode a fine horse, his robes shimmering, servants following with treasures. The stonecutter sighed. If only I could be like him, I would finally be powerful. To his amazement, the mountain itself seemed to whisper, "So be it." And in an instant he was no longer a stonecutter. He was the merchant, wrapped in silk, commanding respect as he passed through the streets. But soon he noticed that even merchants bowed low before the prince, whose voice could command an entire land. The stonecutter's heart grew restless again. If only I were the prince, then I would truly have power. And once more the mountain whispered, "So be it." Now the stonecutter was the prince. He ruled over many, with banners flying in the wind. People trembled at his word. Yet, as he stood in his palace one summer afternoon, the sun's blazing heat scorched the land. Even the prince could not command the sun. If only I were the sun, he thought. That would be true power. The mountain whispered, "So be it." And he became the sun, pouring fire upon the world. Rivers shrank, fields withered, and the people cried out. The stonecutter rejoiced, until a single cloud drifted before him, blocking his light with ease. Envious once again, he wished to be the cloud, and the mountain granted his desire. As the cloud, he poured rain upon the earth, drowning fields, bending trees, and washing away roads. Surely this was power. But soon he felt a force push him, scatter him, and break him apart. It was the wind. So he wished to be the wind, and again the mountain answered. As the wind, he roared across the land, tearing roofs from houses, tossing ships upon the seas. Nothing could withstand him, nothing except the mountain. For no matter how hard he blew, the mountain stood firm, unmoved, eternal. And so, filled with awe, he cried, "If only I were the mountain, the strongest of all." The mountain whispered once more, "So be it." He became the mountain, towering and unshaken, gazing down upon the world. Now, he thought, I am finally powerful. But then he felt a tapping at his side, a sharp strike, then another. He looked down and saw a figure at his base, a humble stone cutter with hammer and chisel, shaping him piece by piece. And in that moment the stone cutter understood. Power was not in being the sun, or the prince, or even the mountain. Power was in being himself, steady, patient, shaping the world one stone at a time. With that realization, he returned to his true form, and never envied another again. If this story touched you, let it remind you that true strength is found not in wishing for another's life, but in honoring your own. Like, share, and follow Tale Ember for more timeless stories of wisdom, parable, and light.